This is the coolest feature of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. Genesis Motor has been around since 2016 and is the luxury vehicle division of Hyundai Motor Group. They got their start in 2004 with proposals the Hyundai Genesis Sedan before going official over a decade later. This car was produced until 2017 and was rebranded since Genesis became its own brand of cars. One of their most well-known rides is the Genesis G80. It ranks near the top of just about all luxury midsize car rankings, and it truly stands out on the road. While the Genesis G80 began production in 2016, it is essentially the Genesis Sedan with a different name to represent the company being independent of Hyundai. Genesis has now introduced a sport trim of the G80. This article will serve as a guide to the overall best feature of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. What is the best feature of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport? There are many great features of the new G80 Sport. It combines the best of performance and luxury to present the driver with a remarkable experience. However, the best feature of this model has to be the four-wheel steering. Some other luxury carmakers have implemented four-wheel steering, but this is a nice addition to this sporty beauty. What this means is all four of your wheels turn. They don't have to all turn the same way at the same time. This comes in handy when a driver is trying to make smaller circular turns at low speeds. It also works well for things such as changing lanes quickly, turning on tougher terrains, and also completing tighter turns in general. Many people struggle with completing turns, and this feature helps a great deal. There are a few disadvantages, but none outweigh the positives that come with four-wheel steering. What are the other notable features of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport? Although not all details have been released about the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport, we can assume one of the best features will be the engine. Given that this is a sport version of the now iconic car from Genesis, it only makes sense. It is predicted that this version will offer both the turbocharged 4-cylinder as well as the turbocharged V6. The 4-cylinder version will more than likely appear in the base model of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. We do at least know that the sport model of the 2022 Genesis G80 will feature significant updates to the wheels. They will be slick 20-inch wheels that will not only look awesome but help with handling as well. This is the same as the wheels featured on the G80 Prestige model trim. Also, there will be a reworked front and rear bumper as well as a 3-spoke sport steering wheel.
There will also be a new carbon fiber dashboard trim. This adds a great deal to the luxury value of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. In terms of the interior of the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport, it's truly a standout and helps make this car what it is. One great aspect of the interior is the fact that you can choose from black, red, or gray stitching that either matches or contrasts the latter interior trim. The latter comes in either black or red. Buyers can even have quilting done to the seats to display either a diamond or V pattern. Each style of quilting has a different look. Genesis understands that the outside of the car is important, but they also realize that drivers care a great deal about the interior. This shows the attention to detail here. How much will the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport cost? The pricing is not known for the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. If we had to guess, we'd say the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport will be priced between $62 and near $70. This is because the Genesis G80 Sport is seen as a bit of an in-between of the regular G80 and the V6 model. This price would also allow it to compete with other luxury car brands, so it would be pretty reasonable. Final thought. From what we've seen, the upcoming Genesis G80 Sport will not only stand out on the road but will be a great deal of fun to drive. Genesis is not the most well-known maker of luxury vehicles, but they continue to build their reputation with each new model. The company has proven itself to be a worthy opponent of companies like Mercedes with new releases such as the 2022 Genesis G80 Sport. While it is stacked with great features, you simply can't beat its four-wheel steering. We could see people who have trouble parallel parking getting great use out of this feature. Its addition shows that Genesis not only keeps up with the latest cutting-edge trends but that they also want to add as much convenience to these machines as possible. Only time will tell what other incredible features this upcoming car from Genesis will have.